皆さん、こんにちは。今日は、第4章、チャプター4ですね。第4章の文法グラマーの3の、説明をしたいと思います。じゃあ、頑張ってください。In this lesson, we will learn how to use adjectives to describe a noun. The adjectives you are looking at right now is called e-adjective, and there is another one called na-adjective. And I will explain the difference between those two groups in a second. But let's go over the e-adjectives first. The first one you see is 大きい. So the complete form would be 大きいです。大きいです。Or 小さい. That's the second adjective you are looking at. 小さいです。So that's a complete form, right? And you have quite a few new adjectives introduced in this chapter. So the way you use these e-adjectives to describe a noun in this situation, if you wanna explain what kind of onigiri, that's rice balls, you ate yesterday. The noun comes right after the adjectives, and you're gonna drop this from the adjectives. So you have 大きいおにぎり。大きいおにぎり。昨日何を食べましたか？私は大きいおにぎりを食べました。Same idea, the different adjectives, which is 小さい。田中さんはどんな家がありますか？ What kind of house does 田中さん have? And you can describe the house as in 小さい家。小さい家があります。田中さんは小さい家があります。The next group of adjectives you see on this screen is called na adjectives. So you have in this lesson, there are only 3 na adjectives. So at this point, you have to memorize those 3. One of them is kire, and the other one was rippa. And the last one you don't see here is yume desu. Something is famous or somebody is famous. So the way, let me introduce how to use these na adjectives. So if you want to describe the temple, the building, for example, and you wanna say, well, that's a very splendid building. That's beautiful. That's great building. You're gonna have rippa. So the complete, the phrase, word is rippa desu. Rippa desu, right? Then you just drop this, and you have rippa. And only when you have a noun to modify right after. So if you wanna say instead of the building is splendid, you wanna say this is a splendid building. Then only that case you have to put na because you have tatemono right after. So you have as a whole 立派な建物。立派な建物。So what is it over there? Or like what did you see yesterday? Oh, I saw the splendid building. 立派な建物を見ました。立派な建物を見ました。In the same way, I'm gonna use きれい。きれいです is a complete form of this adjective, right? きれいです。Then again, you are describing these kimono. So that's a noun. And you want to say, they are beautiful kimono, right? So you have to insert na before a noun, which is kimono. So you have きれいな着物。きれいな着物。So what did you see yesterday? 何を見ましたか？昨日お寺で、お寺 is a temple? お寺で何を見ましたか？綺麗な着物を見ました。So I saw the pretty kimono. Let me give you some examples of how we can make a sentence with these adjectives. Okay, so I would like to describe my cat, which would be 私の猫. So that's the topic of the sentence. 私の猫は, and I want to say cute, right? かわいい. So the ending is going to be this. 私の猫はかわいいです。私の猫はかわいいです。And if you wanna emphasize the adjectives, which means something like my cat is very cute, right? You can add とても、とても。So you can say 私の猫はとてもかわいいです。So かわいいです。cute, just cute, right? And if you wanna say very cute, とてもかわいいです。And in Japanese, you can say something like 私の猫はとてもかわいい猫です。So you see 猫 twice, right? Within the same sentence. And you might think it's a little bit redundant. Yes, it is, but in Japanese, it's fine. Like, I hear this a lot of times. So you can have 私の猫はとてもかわいい猫です。So that's another option. If I'm using the different adjectives, then I'll just pick the na adjective, which is きれい. So for the same situation, my cat is very pretty. 私の猫はとてもきれいです。とてもきれいです。So notice there's nothing going on. Something has to do with na, right? You don't see na because this is just like a regular sentence without the noun right after the adjective, right? So 私の猫はとてもきれいです。But if you wanna do a different way, meaning that you wanna say, my cat is a very pretty cat. That's a little translation in Japanese, which is, fine. You can have neko twice within the same sentence. But if you, in that situation, if you are talking about きれい, then you have to insert na. So you have 私の猫はとてもきれいな猫です。Let me describe how you gonna make a negative ending of adjectives. So let's start with the E adjectives. So the way you do this is think about the adjectives without this, right? Or that's where you're gonna conjugate. So you just have to drop this first. For example, in this situation, かわいいです. So you have to work on かわいい part. The last E is gonna be dropped and switch to く. So you have a かわいく. And you add ないです or ありません. So those either way would be fine. But the important thing here is you have to drop the E right before this and switch that to くないです or くありません. So you have 田中さんの猫はIf it's a negative, he's not cute. 可愛くないです。or 可愛くありません。 And they introduced the adverbial phrase, which is あまり, not that much, or 全然, at all. So these are the ones you can use with adjectives, but it has to be with the negative endings. So if you want to say, his cat is not that cute, then you have あまり before the adjectives, and you have to negate かわいいです。So かわいくないです。or かわいくありません。If you wanna say he's not at all cute, 田中さんの猫は全然かわいくありません。全然かわいくないです。In order to make a negative of the na adjective is quite simple because you already know how to do it. It's exactly the same as a noun. So, 綺麗です is the na adjective, right? Then if you want to negate that, you just switch this to じゃないです or じゃありません。So you have 綺麗じゃないです or 綺麗じゃありません。And same way, since it's a negative, you can use the adverbial phrase, which is あまり or 全然, right? So you can exaggerate the situation if you want to say he's not at all beautiful. Then 田中さんの猫は全然綺麗じゃありません。if you want to say not that much, 田中さんの猫はあまり綺麗じゃないです。Again, じゃないです or じゃありません。Either way would be fine. So now let me go over the question word you might hear a lot. So since you have all those adjectives now, so you can describe how it is or what kind of something is. So the question word for that would be どんな and that always goes with a noun. You cannot just say どんなですか? You have to say どんな車ですか or どんな本ですか? どんなコンピューターですか? So in this situation, if you are talking about kuruma, cars, right, automobile, you can say, somebody else just like went to shop the car and what kind of car you are looking for. どんな車ですか? どんな車ですか? Then for answering those questions, you can now use adjectives, right? 赤い, that's another adjectives they have introduced in this chapter. 赤い車です。赤い車です。Or if it's an adjective, 素敵な, don't forget な since you have 車 right after, right? So 素敵な車です。皆さん、じゃあ、今回はこれだけです。お疲れ様でした。失礼します。